Oh, I forgot. I'm on Steven's computer, not mine.
Okay, we're live. Hey, how are you this morning? Hey, Batshay, welcome in. I need to do one thing before I get there. How's you doing this evening? We're having a book sale. Most of our books are $1 today. And I got to change one more thing here.
Turn this down.
And I'll just tell you a little bit about my channel. Kind of been inactive lately, but getting better. Trying to come back to YouTube a lot more. Um, in order to purchase, and I'll tell you how we do that. We will show the book. In this case, since most of them are $1, you just put me, or you can put the title of the book. Once you put the title of the book in, we will label that book with your name. At the end of the sale, how it works is we'll send you an invoice on tomorrow probably, and your invoice will come through PayPal. Once you pay your invoice, we ship your items out. We do ship through PayPal, through Pirate Ship, which is a way that you save up to like 50, 60, 70% off. And normally we ship books media mail, but I found out that it's just as, and sometimes cheaper nowadays to ship your books out ground. So be watching for the invoice if you make a purchase. What else do I need to say about that?
We're shipping from North Carolina.
We both ship from North Carolina. And in the description down below, you will see Alyssa's information. She sells, her regular books are usually on Pango. She has a lot of books there, and I believe she's running a sale right now.
Yes, there's a sale running for I believe it's 20% off of a $10 or more purchase.
Okay. And also she's on Whatnot under Mrs. Allie M.
Mrs. Allie M. Barbie.
Yeah. And also I sell on Whatnot a couple of days a week. If you are new, and hey Mel, how are you? You got some books you want to sell? You're more than welcome. I can send you the link and you can join us on Whatnot if you like. I mean, on YouTube, excuse me, if you have some books you would like to sell. So let me know in the comments if you want me to send you a link to sell some books. This morning I was on Whatnot selling books, and I did sell a few books. I sold about 40 books maybe. But as you can see, all around me is books, more and more and more and more books. So we're going to run them fast. We'll show the book. We'll give the title. We'll flip through a few pages. And after we flip through a few pages, you claim the book. We'll start you a pile. And at the end, we will, thank you and all of that good stuff. And then we'll send you an invoice. No books yet, only jewelry craft items. Okay, well, I don't know what day I'm going to have another craft sale, but I'll let you know because I am going to have another craft sale over here on YouTube. My craft seems to be better on YouTube than Whatnot. I was doing really good on Whatnot with crafts, but I stopped for about a year. And when I came back, I guess everybody had forgotten me. So I do better with books. And, well, I don't know what books really. Books did good this morning. And generally, I do good with books here. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to let my guest go first. This is my daughter, but she's still a guest. And so I'm going to make her big, and she's going to tell you a little bit about herself, how she got into selling books and her love for books. So I'm going to make her big. Let me see if I hit the right thing. Nope. There you go, right there. There you go.
All right. Hi, everyone.
Kitchen today.
Yeah, I'm in the kitchen because Micah, I think, is still eating.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we're having pizza tonight. I am mom to Micah, wife to Stephen. I sell books on Pango, books on, well, I had my first, well, I guess, yeah, first slash second book sale on Whatnot just the other day. But I've always loved books. I sell pretty well on Pango. It's just a little bit slow because that just seems to be how the site is. Um, so tonight I have books from all sorts of genres, mostly religious type books, but there's some kids books, some fiction, some comic books, um, and that's kind of what I've got.
Okay, so you can go on and start showing your first item.
All right, I'll start with Stephen's book. Um, My husband wrote a book. It is called "The Power of of the Question," and it is a bunch of sermons that he has written in print form. And then at the end of each sermon, there are guiding questions to help you kind of think about it a little more. If you wish to purchase one, they are $5, and
Mhm.
I can get him to sign it and give you and put a special message in it if you wish. So his book is The Power of the Question, and it is $5.
And
I
his
have a
book
couple
is
of copies.
dollars and can be autographed. Okay, so I just put that in the chat. $5 for Stephen McNeil's book, and he can sign and autograph it for you. It's a pretty good book, gives you some questions to really think about.
Okay, and then the second one I'll show is Every Day Deserves a Chance. It is by Max Lucado. It's an inspirational book. I like his stuff because there's a lot of
Hold it
practicality.
up in the center so we can see it, please. Here you go. And how much
Um,
is that one?
hardback, $2.
Okay, her books are two. So your books are going to be one price, $2 or what?
Hardcovers, I'm doing $2, paperback, $1.
Okay, so $2 and $1 for Alyssa's book, and you can claim with the word "me"
And this
or
book,
title.
yeah, this book does have an inscription in the front. It
Okay,
says
show
to
that to us too.
they had lovely handwriting, whoever it was. To Kristen, Merry Christmas 2008 with love from Mr. and Mrs. Morales.
Hmm, that's funny.
So that is this one, and that's my two. Batshade is actually my husband. I'm on his computer, so
Oh, I was wondering who
so
that
hi.
was.
Well, yes, I'm on.
Okay, show five of them, and we'll
Oh,
pick up
five.
that
Okay.
rhythm. Yeah, five at
All
a
right.
time on books.
Next one is fiction. Linda Greenlaw Slipknot. It's a novel. I think it's kind of like a murder mystery type deal. Um, I have not read this one, but this person is known for their mystery books.
Hold it up in the center, right in front of your face will be the center, like yes.
It's hardback, no writing in the book that I can see. Book jacket's in great shape.
Okay. And thank you for the thumbs up, everyone. We appreciate it.
The next one is Christina Sky's Codename Baby. It's another mystery kind of, um, if you like kind of that graphic, well, mystery romance type. If you like drama, this one might be for you. I have not personally read it.
Hey, Angela.
Hi there.
Angie,
Just
if
showing
you
some
have some books, if you want to join us, I can send you the link.
more. And here
I
is
haven't
one.
been on YouTube in a while on my own channel, really doing anything before the other night. So hopefully more people will come as we're on.
All right. The next one I have in my pile is Girl Stop Apologizing. This book is pretty popular among some of the inspirational circles. It's basically talking about how you can kind of meet your goals and not be shamed by stuff that's been going on. And again, this is hardback. Um, Book jacket's in good shape. I don't see any writing in it.
That's a good
And that,
one.
and that is my five.
Okay. What I'm going to do on mine, well, I'll start with a craft pile and show some craft books. Then I'll skip over to children's and go back and forth. If you are looking for any particular type of book, let us know. We may have it and could pull it out. So the first one I'm going to show, my books are $1 each unless otherwise specified, but basically they're all $1. Whatever books that I don't sell, Alyssa, today, children's books, I'm going to see if they need some children's books for some of the schools and stuff over in Asheville, and see if there's a donation. So if you know of some place over there, let me know. And we're going to keep
I,
all those folks over in Asheville lifted up in prayer, because Lord knows, oh, it's just devastating.
there
This,
is one book group. I will send you the info.
okay. This is the art of metal clay. So this is like a special type of clay, and it does require if I'm not mistaken, it's been a long time, a kiln to fire it in. There is the little CD in there, and this book is claimed with the word clay. You can claim it with the word clay. I got a little box down there so I'll know what I ran. Let's see. This is a good book for children. It is year-round fun. So you have projects for every day of, I think majority of the school year. Ah, Joanne's having mailed this. The last time I looked in this book, it's got a Joanne's flyer. And we've been living here for over 5 years. And look at there. So this is a flyer from Joanne's. Let's see when this I don't know how to do that anymore. Oh, I know why. Let me do it over here. I was going to make him a mod. Okay. So this flyer expired what year? In store, Joanne's 2013. That is so funny. Here's a Bath and Body Works one and another Joanne's flyer. That's funny. Okay, so this book here has year-round fun for kids. Good for group projects if you teach like Bible study at your church, or you teach a class, after school programs or anything like that. Great projects, $1. Oops, I don't mean to make that much noise. Let's pull one off of this pile here. I have 2 piles of craft books and 2 piles of craft books and 2 piles of other. Believe it or not, this is the spirit of Christmas, and Christmas is right around the corner.
I have a
Lots
book
of
in my
projects.
stash with that title, The Spirit of Christmas. Not a craft book,
So you
though.
can make all kinds of stuff for Christmas, and you can claim with the word Christmas or me, and these books are $1. So that's number 3. Let's get a good quilt book out. Here is a quilting book, and this is by the Missouri Star Quilt Company. They be on public television and everything. Lots of really nice quilts in there. Lots of quilts. And it gives you step-by-step instructions, and I believe it's full-size patterns in here. I believe. Let me check. No, they just tell you what side to cut them. And that one is $1. Then I'll do one more craft book. Let's see. What do I want to do? Another craft book. Well, this isn't exactly craft, but this is a nice one here. I always like these books by what is it, Somerset? This one is So Somerset. It's by that Stampington Company, and they make great books, great magazines, lots of good information. And even though these are magazines, they cost like a book, because this book normally retails for $14.99. But they have like generally, let me see, like look at this project here, stencil fabric journal. So if you like to make journals and stuff, this will be a good book. Using scraps of fabric and so forth. Here is a necklace. So they have really good stuff in these books here. Doodles of inspiration. Usually they'll have some scrapbooking paper in them, but there's just a good book with all kinds of good information in it. Very artsy. So that was my 5, and I'll pull Allyssa back over. There you go.
All right. The next one in my pile is called The New
Move
Heart.
that orange book because it's blocking your screen. Yeah, move your pile over some. Yeah.
All right. This one is The New Heart. It's a lady's book. It's about menopause. Not there yet, but you know, somebody might.
Get some Halloween books.
That's the first one. It is in good shape. Book jacket is pretty crisp. No writing. Next one is one of those pop-up books.
Who doesn't like a good pop-up book?
It's called Poptastic Farm. See there?
So that book is $2.
Yep.
That's a good pop-up there.
And it's got all the 5 of the pops in this book.
That's a good pop-up one there for $2.
It's got some wear on the spine. This is another novel. It's called The Immortals, and it's talking about military families and just a general story. Book jacket, again, is in good shape. Dust jacket is there. No writing in the book.
Welcome in. Hey, Sandy, how are you? Thank you for stopping by. Sandy, this is my daughter, Allyssa, and Sandy has been lifting you up in prayer. And she also had breast cancer and had to go back in after a lobectomy. Don't mean to tell all your business, Sandy, but I know you put it in a chat, so I figured it was okay.
And then the next one you'll see here is one of the Will Smith books. It is Just the Two of Us. Paperback. This one's pretty cute. I like the illustrations. Kadir Nelson is the illustrator. It's the same illustrator that did the pictures for the Obama portraits for the White House.
Okay. Okay, good. We definitely need to. So, and I encourage any woman, and as well as men, you know, women, when you turn 40 or before, if you have any history of breast cancer, please go and get a mammogram. And this is October, which is awareness month for that. So you'll see a lot more about breast cancer this month.
There's the last of my group of 5 is a romance novel. It's called Rainbow's End. It does have a little nameplate in the front. It's from the library of Pamela Gunter.
Okay, you got to hold it up for us to see. Okay, up in that corner. Okay.
But other than that, there's no writing. Book is in good shape. Put the book jacket back on this one. And that's my 5.
Okay. So I'm going to spread a little Halloween joy. I have a couple of Halloween children's books. This one is The Littles and the Great Pumpkin Scare. Okay, okay, Tom said. So they've never been scared. His eyes narrowed. This year, Lucy, we're really going to scare them. What are we going to do? Tom asked Lucy. I don't know, Tom said, but it's the biggest scare this family has ever seen. So you have to read that book to see what that big scare is. So this would be a nice little Halloween book for kids. Probably, I would say third grade, fourth grade, and that is The Littles. This I saved a few Halloween for Micah, and of course I still have Lily's now. This is the Itsy Bitsy Pumpkin, $1. And my next round, let me see if I can. Usually these come off pretty easy. I always try to put them on the back, but sometimes I have a little help. Okay, yeah. So it is coming off pretty easy. And this one is called the Itsy Bitty Pumpkin. This is a board book. So you can share all the Halloween joy with the little ones. And I know from when my kids were little, instead of giving their friends candy and stuff, we gave them like books and little handmade things that they could have past the candy. And kids don't care if it's new or old. This one is George by Robert Bright. Who can make the door go squeak? Who can make the floors go creep? A friendly little ghost named Georgie. That's who. So this, okay, I see Linda for, which one, Linda? I showed 2. This one here, thank you. How are you doing? And happy birthday, Linda. Which one? This one here. So let me know for sure which one. I'm thinking it was this one. I wanted to be sure. Okay, the littles. Okay, this one. Okay. I'll start you a pile right there. Thank you. Put your name on that pile. And I did bring quite a few books for that age group because I know sometimes that's a hard one. Then we have Peppa's Halloween Party. This is Peppa the Pig. It's a Halloween party. Book is, it's a paperback, but it's in excellent condition. And that would be $1 on that one. And you can claim with Peppa. Peppa or me. Then have these 2 here. This is If You Give a Moose a Muffin. It's a whole bunch of these kind of books. If You Give a Moose a Muffin. These books are $1. Or If You Give a Pig a Party. Peppa, Linda, thank you. And this one, If You Give a Pig a Party. Both of these books are in excellent condition. No issues at all. Peppa. Okay, I have you down for Peppa. Thank you. And back over to Allyssa.
All right.
You have to turn your camera back down again. It went up. There you go.
Is that better?
Yes.
All right. I'm going to shift gears and do a couple of comic books. They're not mine, but
how much are your comic books? I thought I made
I'm gonna do them at. I'll do them at $1.
At a moderate.
First one is one of the Black Panther and Intergalactic Empire of Wakanda.
So a dollar claim on any of the comic books, all of them
or
in great condition. Hey, Nancy.
I can give you a bundle. We can do a bundle if you would like. If you want, like, say, want all the Black Panthers or all the Batman.
Who was that said, please let them know when we had the, was it
I
Norma
I don't see.
Jean? I can't remember who it was. Somebody said when we have some more, please let them know. I can't remember. It's been so long ago. You remember?
Yeah, and I don't remember who it was.
No, Allyssa, why don't you switch up to some religious
Okay,
books, some
I can.
inspirational books?
Hey, let me shift a little bit and pull some more out of my box.
Oh, okay, Linda. Okay, that'll be great. And also, if you have any coloring books, you can show your coloring books.
Um, I can go pull some. I didn't pull any
Okay.
of coloring, but here are some religious books. I've got some for kids. Well, yeah, children and some adults. So I'll start with this one. Thoughts
Okay.
that Thoughts to Make Your Heart Sing by Sally Lloyd Jones.
Okay, hold it. Just hold it still up there, right there first. So everybody can see the title good.
There's the
Mm-hmm.
cover. These are known for, they have beautiful illustrations. I like that there's really simple language, so that probably that second to fifth grade group would be great for this book.
I think even adults will.
Yeah, adults too. I mean, that's why
Because it
I
has a
bought
good
it, because I
they have
like,
good messages in them.
yeah, and I like their illustrations, and so that's why I bought it, was for the artwork. But this is the first one. Thoughts to Make Your Heart Sing.
And her hardbacks are $2.
Yep.
And if you buy multiple books, she'll adjust and give you a discount. You'll notice it on your invoice.
Yep. So here's the first one. Successful Families. This is Everything You Need to Know to Strengthen Your Family by Creflo Dollar and his wife Taffy from the World Changers Church.
Okay, hold the book up because we can't see the title. Hey, Helen. Welcome in. Okay, there you go.
And there was an inscription, but someone has marked through that. But otherwise, it's in good condition. So if you would like more of that Christian outlook of how to raise your family, this might be a book you would enjoy. The next one in my pile is Simply Spirit Filled. It is a book about experiencing God in his presence and the power of the Holy Spirit.
That's a good one right there too. It's very uplifting and encouraging if it's a book I'm thinking
And
about.
it does have a name right there in the front, but other than that, I don't see any other writing in it. Oh wait, there's a little bit of highlighting, so somebody did read it,
Yeah, that's
but
a
I
good
don't
book right there though.
I don't think it takes away from the message.
Okay, you can show a few more.
Okay. The Purpose of Christmas by Rick Warren. He is out of the Saddleback Church in out west somewhere.
Yeah,
It's
now
quite.
Rick Warren, he has a lot of books out, a lot of followers. Holy Spirit book sold to me. Holy Spirit.
Okay, so that's this one.
Yes, that's
I'll,
a paperback, Nancy. So that one is $1.
yep,
So she'll start you a pile.
a pile for her. This one is a
Lost your
hardback.
seat. Oh, I just lost it. Okay, you're back.
Wait, I think did I lose? I lost.
You're back.
Okay,
The computer is a little bit delayed a lot of times. And also the first book, please.
Okay, okay, got it. I'll put
One you said was for children.
yep,
Yeah,
thoughts to make your heart sing.
yeah.
Okay. That one's got some nice
And I
illustrations in
know a
it.
lot of churches use Rick Warren's Bible study program, would use his books for Bible study. Because didn't I do one with him at Andrews Chapel? I
You
think.
did. He's known for he wrote the Purpose
Purpose
Driven.
driven life. Yeah. Okay. Okay.
So that's that one. Let me,
Do you have the purpose driven life? Because that is a good one.
I have it somewhere on one of the shelves.
Okay. That's all of Micah's handiwork, his artwork on the refrigerator. And if you like, I'm quite sure she will stick a piece of Micah's artwork in your book pile because they have tons. He does it every day at school, a couple of times a day sometimes.
There's this one. It's paperback. It's called Captivating. It's by the Eldridges, John and Stacy. Um, there is some writing in the margins of this one.
What is that one about?
It is.
I don't know that one.
It's one that was really popular a couple of years ago. On the back it says every woman was once a little girl, and every little girl holds in her heart her most precious dreams. She longs to be swept up into a romance, to play on the irreplaceable role of a great adventure in the beauty of the story. The desires are far more than child's play. They are the secret to your heart. Yet many women don't know where to find this life, and so it talks about just how to um, how God can help us as women to live as He would have us to live.
Oh, okay. I've never heard of that one. Okay.
There's a I have the women's one. There's a men's version of the book too.
Okay.
There's that one. And then this one is called When God Met a Girl. And the author of this book is an accountant by day and a writer by night. And so on the back of this book, it quotes Jesus' encouragement and empowerment of women is as groundbreaking in biblical times as it is today. So it talks about different women in the Bible and what role they have.
Next 5 down here.
It does have some highlighting. And it looks like it is, no, yeah, it's got a name right there in the very front there. But otherwise, seems to be in good condition.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. Show another one, or you want me to go?
Okay, I can go another one.
Okay.
This one is called Made to Count. And it is an inspirational book discovering what to
Women in
do.
the Bible, please.
Okay, let me pull that one.
Thank you, Nancy. We
Thank
appreciate
you. So that was that last one. This one is just basically about answering the question of like, what do you do with your life? What is your greatest fear and how to overcome that? And there's Bible study questions that go in with each chapter.
Okay. That's good.
And there's a bookmark. So I don't know if this person stopped at that point, but there's a bookmark in there. Otherwise, and I don't see any writing in this one. Okay, I've got you, Nancy. Thank you very much.
Made to count. Okay. So I will move over and okay. So my first one, this is the Velveteen Rabbit Principle, the Velveteen Principle, and it talks about the Velveteen Rabbit. But even though this is it's guide to becoming real, it's hidden wisdom in the book, the Velveteen Rabbit. This book has been wet, but no pages are stuck together or anything. And even in this complex world, simple truths can change everything. Once upon a time, the Velveteen Rabbit learned that new isn't necessarily better. That the quiet wisdom of old toy horses can change the world. That happens in friendship, understanding, and can warm the heart. That's a good book can make the whole world a better place, and that love can make us real. So this is the Velveteen Rabbit. You notice there is some marks and stuff on the dust jacket. The book is in pretty good condition, but it has been wet before. But it doesn't, none of the pages are stuck together or anything. This isn't a book, but it was in my book pile. This is some Christmas cards. Very, very nice graphics on there. The illustration is really nice. And these are $1. The photo is by photographer Betsy Cameron. And you'll get 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, it's quite a bit. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. It's more than a dozen cards, okay? More than a dozen cards in envelopes. These are by Sunrise. You'll get the cards in envelopes, more than 12, and you can claim these by putting me, your Sunrise in the comment. Very nice cards, though. Cute little girl on there. The next one, $1, and this is Patience, talking about the 9 fruits of the Spirit. And this one here is Patience. Excellent condition. It's a quick read. It only has about 60 pages in it. Oh, okay, Nancy, thank you so much. She appreciates it. And then also it has where you can answer some questions so you can get a better understanding of the book. Then we have The Magical Garden. This is a coloring book. And I'm looking to see if any of the pages has been colored on. No, this is a brand new coloring book. Very nice one there. So like pictures of flowers and so forth. And these books are $1. Here's a beautiful daylily. I don't know what type of flower that is. It's on a very nice weight paper, so you can use a marker or coloring pencils or anything like that. This is The Magical Garden. And again, all the books are $1 that I offer. All of Alyssa or Allie's books is Magical Garden. Nancy, okay. All of her books are $2 for the hardback and $1 for paperbacks. Then we have Happy Halloween, Happy Sparkling Halloween. I don't know if you can see that glitter on there. And this is a board book for children. So it's not too spooky. And you see all that glitter. Throughout the book, there is sparkles. Let's see if I can sparkle some there. There is some sparkles you can see. And that one is $1. There's a little angel. And that's Linda. Thank you. Okay. Wait for her to come back. Let me show
I'm
one.
back.
Okay, I'll show one more and then hand it over to you. Let's do a cookbook. Let's do one cookbook. Oh, this is a heavy cookbook. Okay, we have this one here, Grandma's Best Loved Recipes. This is a thick book. Lots of recipes. Um, those kind of foods that you used to have, well, I used to have on Sunday dinner. And when I'm not too lazy, I have them now. But a lot of days, I don't feel like cooking. So this is Grandma's recipes. It has the main course, sides, desserts, and everything in there. And nowadays, like chicken, it's easier to go buy a rotisserie chicken. It's cheaper than buying a chicken. So honestly, I hardly ever bake chicken anymore. So pineapple upside down cake. Bless you.
Thank you.
Pineapple. Well, this is pineapple coconut upside down cake. This used to be one of my favorites when I was a little girl, which makes me want to make some now. So, okay, so back over to you now.
Yeah, I went to grab some more from my pile. Now that I
Okay.
know kind of what people like. This one I just got because it was pretty. It is a Southern Living
Ooh,
book. It's about containers. So beautiful containers. So different ways that you can put stuff in a vase or to decorate.
that cover is pretty.
Yeah, the cover is what caught my eye.
That. Okay. What
So
else?
if you like centerpieces and decorating and stuff, this was one worth a try. That could be inspirational if nothing else.
I've got so many books stacked up. It's like, where do you start?
Next, I have The Love
Okay.
Languages of God: How to Feel and Reflect Divine Love by Gary Chapman. It's the same person that wrote the five love languages. So this is kind of like his workbook of working through those and basically how we can love and love other people.
See this one here.
Oh, writing in this one.
Oh, I got another one of those. It's not the same book, is it? I don't think
Okay.
so.
I'll add it.
Nancy, I want one of the books you just showed.
Yeah, I just added it to her pile.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if you had seen it.
I did. The next
Okay.
one is Hope for the Mom at the End of Her Rope Unraveled. It's a Christian devotional book. On the back, I got it when I was shortly after Michael was born, so I could read it when I was nursing. So at the back it says, "For every mom who's weary, tired, and waving the white flag." So when you're up at night and you can't sleep, this was one that I read.
And Alyssa and her husband had started Alyssa does have a YouTube channel, and they had started a nightly devotional. And I know a lot of people was really joining in. They stopped. Maybe this will encourage them to get back into it. Hi, Bat.
Okay, there's that one. Next is Diamonds in the Dust, 366 sparkling devotions. So it's
Hmm.
got devotional for each day. I like this one because it's not year specific. So like I could turn to today's date and see what we see. So like today is October the 6th, I think. Or is it the
Mm-hmm.
5th?
The six.
Okay, so today's title is Heaven in the Here and Now. And the text for today is, "But you have come to Mount Zion, to the heavenly Jerusalem, the city of the living God. You have come into thousands upon thousands of angels, joyfully in a joyful assembly to the church of the firstborn, whose names are written in heaven." Hebrews 12:22 and 23. And it says, do you notice anything odd about that verse? And they talk about that we need to be in the present, essentially, for today. And so each one is really short. They're all just like a page, and then there's a short prayer at the end.
That's a pretty book.
And I noticed that there's one extra one. There's 366. So
Okay.
there's one extra one, I guess, for an overlap.
Okay, you got that for Nancy?
Yep, got it.
Okay. Thank you,
Okay.
Nancy.
Thank you very much. The next one is Sacred Marriage. It's a gift edition by Gary Thomas. So um, my husband and I did one of his Bible studies when we were getting ready to get married. And it talks about different components of marriage. And then there are devotions in each devotionals in each chapter.
Okay.
So this one would be good if you are giving a gift to someone who's getting married, or if you just want to look at do some work on your own. Okay, and I'll do one more Midnight Dad devotional. Um, there is an inscription I did write in this one at the beginning, but there is a daily devotion. This one actually is not numbered by date, so you could just start wherever. The first one says, "Tonight we pray for the dad who knows God as his father." And there are 100 different devotions and prayers in this book designed to connect dads um, to God and the Holy Spirit. And it is written by Becky Thompson, who wrote the Midnight Mom devotional. All right,
Okay.
back to you.
Okay. I showed this one earlier. It was $1, of course, but it's year-round fun projects for kids, parents, and groups. And I looked and I said, well, I thought I already showed that one, but I do have a match to this. This is year-round fun too. So I do have 1 and 2, and it has all kind of projects in it as well. I mean, some really fun projects for kids. I think some of these I used in at church because I taught way too long. How many years did I teach Bible study at church, at Vacation Bible School? Way
I
too
don't
long.
know, probably
Let me
since
put it this way: I taught when they were in junior high school and elementary, and then I was still teaching by the time a lot of them had kids. Because Ace and all of them started coming. They were like, "Yeah, my dad said you used to teach them." I said, "Boy, you make me feel old." But this one has here these pull-out things that you can cut and make different things with. So they do have full-size patterns. Yeah, these books are really nice books. So I have 1 and 2 if anybody needs those. And this is a counted cross stitch book. It is like perpetual calendars. See, like here's this little barn. Here's a regular home. Here's the fish tank one. Um, what I do now, because I don't do counted cross stitch, I have a dear friend that did, but I cut these. Well, what I did was I cut the shapes out, covered them with fabric. Yeah, and covered it with fabric and everything, and that's how I made these here. And then for the months and all that, I cut it out on felt and used it. with a little piece of Velcro. So even though it's plastic canvas, that's another way you can use that. Then this is an applique book, Applique Basis and Beyond. And I believe this is both machine and hand. Yes, machine and hand stitching is there. So you can use that both ways, this book. Really pretty flowers and stuff in there. So like, instead of making a whole quilt, you could just make like a wall hanging like that or a pillow cover. Really nice pieces though in there. Okay, that's crafts. Then we have some Junie B. Jones books, and I know a lot of people are really into Junie B. Jones. We have this one here.
He's making a comeback. I've heard they're making like a TV series.
This Junie B. Jones here. This one here. So right now with this stack here, it's what, 6 of them? So I would do all 6 of the Junie B. Jones books for $5 if anybody have a reader that likes Junie B. Jones. I had started collecting these. I thought Victoria was going to like it, but she doesn't like Junie B. Jones, but she likes the Nancy Drew ones. So I did find some of those on my recent outing and picked up for her. But this is Junie B. Jones. She's a sassy little girl. That's the best word for Junie.
You mean she kind of rude and out of line sometimes?
Well, I'm not going to say she's rude. She's outspoken. And then let's do one last one. Let's do this one here. This is a good book here. It's Life is All About How to Handle Plan B. Because sometimes we have this great ideal. We're going to do A, B, C, and then when it don't fall in order, we get stuck on A.
Is that a Mary Engelbert? The illustration.
I can do it all together, Nancy, and that way it'll save you a lot on shipping. Because I was explaining earlier now with Ground. The other day I shipped some books out, and it was actually like $5 cheaper for me to ship them out Ground instead of Media. And you live pretty close, so even with the books and that, I doubt if your shipping will be $8. But if I ship them separately, it's going to be probably $6 and $6. But whichever you want is fine. But this book is really a funny little book. Really nice graphics in it. This book is $1. Never underestimate the power of a hissy fit. We can't call it a temper tantrum when you're 60 years old, but you can have a hissy fit, okay? So it's got funny little things. If you want rainbows, you got to have rain. So, we want this perfect life. And we want to see beautiful rainbows, but we don't want it to rain. So, and these are really short little things that'll make you smile. Okay, back over to you.
All right. This is not a book, but I came across it on my shelf.
Oh, a craft kit.
It's a craft kit, paint by number.
Oh, that'd be fun.
Most of the pieces are there. I think paintbrush, some stencils, paint is there. It has been started, but as you see, that it's very, very tiny, the spots. So I guess I would explain. And there's paint in there. I don't know that it's dried out. I don't think it is, but it's just $1 for the kit. I think it originally came from Kohl's. Looking at the price, the sticker on the back. Who knew they sold stuff like that in there? Next is let me not be upside down. It's a book called I can't talk. decision, and it's got daily readings, and it's based on daily meditations for each day. The challenge program is made up of 3 books, challenge, decision, and journey, and it's a total of 38 weeks of meditation. And so each week has different exercises to complete. And so, like this one says, who is Jesus' mother? And then there's a story to go with it and a meditation practice. Next is what a great word, a year of daily devotions. So this one again gives you the date, the day, a topic.
Get some little golden books out.
There's no, I don't think there's any writing in this one. They're nice and short. They're not like pages upon pages of devotionals. I don't know about y'all, but I don't like really long ones. I like to be able to read, say my prayers, and go on with my day. So here's this one. And so it's got roughly 300 and some. Next is just a fun one. If you like Eric Carl, I love the illustration. So this one is Love from the Very Hungry Caterpillar.
Oh,
It's a little Valentine.
Oh, it's about, okay.
Yeah. And so this starts, you are so sweet. And there's the little caterpillar. You're the cherry on my cake. Or the apple of my eye. And that's just a cute little book. I had given it as a gift. I realized I had duplicates. I think I gave it to Victoria one year for Valentine's Day.
Oh, okay.
Although I probably should have saved it for Micah because we have lots of Hungry Caterpillar books. We've gotten the whole series just about from the library of the ones they have. This one is called Hugs, Stories, Sayings, and Scripture for Encouraging.
Yeah.
Though
Kyle, he's one of my favorites too.
And this one just has neat little stories. You are amazing, is what this one says. And then there's spots for reflection. I don't think there's any writing in this one. Nope. I'll switch back to another novel, Glitter and the Gold, The American Duchess in Her Own Words. And so it's the story of Consuelo Vanderbilt Eastland. I'm not familiar with who she was. Okay, I've got you. I'll add it to your pile. And this one has illustrations of this person. The costumes are really cool.
Here with that.
Okay, and this one is T.D. Jakes, Maximize the Moment, God's Action Plan for Your Life. Does show a little bit of age wear, but otherwise in good shape. I don't see writing in it. This is kind of one of his older books because, as you can tell, he's much older on the back of this book than he currently is. So, yeah, he's much younger than now. And this was from that Crossings book club where you could get the books in the mail.
Oh, yeah.
And Remedial Christianity, what every believer should know about the faith, but probably doesn't. And so this one talks about just um, different aspects of Christianity. The author of this book teaches at Otterbein College in Westville, Ohio. He teaches American religious history.
See if those are still in here.
Okay, and back to you.
Okay, back to me. Okay. I'm going to do like what Jan and I, when we used to do the shows, we had rapid fire. So I'm going to do 10 really quick little golden books. They are $1 a piece, believe it or not. $1. I Love You, Mommy. You can put Mommy. This one is The Night Before Christmas. You can put Christmas. Mother Goose in the City. You can put Mother. Here's Dora. And all of these books are in good condition. Most of them do not have a name on the nameplate, but if you decide you would like one, I'll be sure to check that for you. We have My Little Pony. Pony. Here's Precious Moments. That's a good one. I think that one may have a name on the nameplate. No, it doesn't. So that's a Precious Moments one. Here is The Lion King. I'm a ballerina. So there's I'm a Ballerina. And Bunny's ABCs. Precious Moments, Nancy. Right there. Okay, and Bunny's ABCs. And the last one, oh, I said I wasn't going to sell this. That's why that was in a separate place. It's What Lily Goose Found, because my granddaughter is Lily, and she loved to see her name. So those were the little golden books. And then let's go here to the next book I have. This is a Mary Engelbrett cookbook. It's called Dining Out. Love, love, love Mary Engelbrett. I just have so much of her stuff. Cocktails. So there's different type of cocktails in there. And it tells you how to put the meal together. This is something that Pat wouldn't eat. Something but certain foods that just don't look right to me. This is probably pretty good. A squash and tomato. Here's leg of lamb. So that must be the spring of the year. Yeah, these are some of the main courses. Different pork recipes. So it's a nice book. And this is Mary Engelbrett, and that's $1. Good to Be Queen. That's a picture that that is from. And I'll show a few more cookbooks. 100 delicious chocolate. 100 best delicious chocolate recipes. And like I said this morning, I'm going like, why am I showing food? I'm already hungry. Look at that pretty one there. That's chocolate trifle. I like chocolate, fancy chocolate pudding. Chocolate rum pies. So lots of chocolate if you are a chocolate lover. So let me do a few of those and then I'll pass it back over. This is Gary Knowles' International Vegetarian Cookbook. More than 300 recipes. They have all kinds of stuff in there. They have, and it's international, so like they have olive and rice salad from Greece. They have potato dumplings and stuffed cabbage from Hungary. Indonesian hot peanut dipping sauce. They have minestrone and lasagna from Italy. Jamaica rami cakes, black bean soup from Mexico. So this would be, especially if you're a vegetarian, well, even if you're not, you get bored with eating the same thing over and over again. So this would be some good new recipes to try. Then my last one in this round, let's see what this one is. Dumplings and More. And I'm not familiar with this Anne Grimes. I don't even know where I got this book from. She does a lot of talking before she gets to her recipes. And then she has little scripture at the bottom of the pages. And I guess these are some of her family pictures in there. And some more, A New Day, The Wind Blew In. There's some poems. And then she gets to the recipes. Just as dumplings summons memories of life in early America, so does Anne Grimes' book. Is the era of bare feet, sprinklers, milkmen, and 7-cent Saturday movies. I don't remember 7 Cent. She must be a lot older than me. Some cooks are born, some are made. Hey, Sandy, welcome in, welcome in. Thank you for joining. So this is Dumplings and More. So there's stories, memory. She's sharing her memories and also her recipes. Okay, so I'll turn that back over to Alyssa now. I'll set these here on the side. And we will turn it back over to you. There you go. Turn your camera back down because we see more ceiling than you. There you go.
Is that better?
Yep.
Okay. This one is a workbook. There is some writing in it. I started this years ago in a Bible study. It's called Finding I Am, How Jesus Fully Satisfies the Cry of Your Heart by Lisa Turquoise. Cursed.
I'm going to fix me some popcorn like I'm at the movies. Oh my God.
That is not my handwriting, so. But there is some writing. But I think there's still some life left. This one is Julia Quinn, The Viscount Who Loved Me. This is one of the Bridgerton books. If there are any Bridgerton fans out there, I know I never got, I got about halfway through the second series. Okay, Nancy, thank you very much. I'll add that to your stack. There's not any writing in it. But there's that one. The next one is the revised and expanded version of Interrupted When Jesus Wrecks Your Comfortable Christianity by Jen Hatmaker. This one is this is the prequel to some of her other books. So she says, God is moving and stirring our generations. Are you ready to do what God is calling us to do? Next is Good Enough by Kate Bowler, who teaches at Duke Divinity School. She has this book is called 40 ish. It has 40-ish devotionals for a life of imperfection. She's actually going to be in our area soon. She's going to be
Turn your
speaking.
camera. Okay, there you go.
She's
You
going to be
needed to
speaking.
set up with right. Okay.
She
You're
needs.
good like that.
She's going to be speaking at Duke Divinity School here soon. I think in 2 weeks. The book club I'm in is going to be going.
Ooh. Y'all got your popcorn?
Okay, there's that one. Next one is a book I just finished. It's called For Sabbath's Sake, Embracing Your Need for Rest, Worship, and Community by J. Dana Trent. Dana Trent is local to North Carolina. She teaches at Wake Tech. It just talks about how can you find balance, like why is Sabbath important? How can you kind of break it apart and take those times to spend your time to have your time with God and live your life. So this is, I think it's the third book that she wrote. Her latest book is called Between Two Trailers. So that is this one. And in the back, this book is nice because it has a section for you to develop your own plan for how you will absorb your Sabbath.
Huh?
All right. I'm tossing it back to you.
Okay.
He grabbed.
Okay. So I'm going to show a selection of craft books this round. This is The Art of Giving. And this book shows you how to wrap and give gifts and stuff with a nice presentation. Like here's a shoe. Instead of just getting it in a shoe box, they made a little handmade shoe bag for them. Um, this is a little sewing kit. So they give you different ways for presentation so it will look nice. And these books are $1, The Art of Giving. This is another good one for children. It's paper crafts. It's making stuff out using paper plates a lot. Using paper plates. Here goes a construction worker's head out of a paper plate. Here's a little cat mask. So a lot of things that you make out of paper plates is in this book here. Quick and cuddly quilts. Quick and cuddly quilts. There's baby quilts and regular quilts. They're full-size patterns, which is always good because I hate when you have to try to enlarge them and get them just right. Let's find you another one. Page 8, it's got dynamites on it. Let's see this one here. So there's like a little quilt there with dinosaurs on it. Here's some with sheep on it, and there's a clown. And these books are $1. Country Crafts. And this one, I think, is things out in nature, I believe. Yeah, spring flowers, everlasting, spring needlepoint. So a lot of craft in there for spring. This one is eyelets for cards and more. So it's making different types of cards and stuff but using the eyelets. So they have movement, a lot of them. Here's a little journal here. Oh, that one's kind of cute. Look at that journal there. I like that one. Look like it's in a little pocketbook. So that's journals, eyelets for cards and more. Here is Teachables from Trashables. So this book uses a lot of stuff that you normally throw away. Like here's a game here made out of like your milk container. You cut it off and you may have a little ball and the kids can play toss with it and see if they can catch that. This book is in really good condition. It is an older book, but it's really in good condition. Let's see here. 1979. Has a lots of crafts in it. Okay, and then I will show, I don't know, people like to draw. This one is showing you how to draw Star Wars figures. They give you step-by-step instructions on drawing. Like this one is all Star Wars figures. Chewbacca. In my next round, I'll show you some of them. This is C3PO. So if you like Star Wars, it shows you how to draw all the little characters and stuff from Star Wars. And that book is $1. Okay, back over to you. I keep wanting to press the thing name instead of.
Next one is Underdogs and Outsiders, an Advent Bible story, the untold stories of Advent. So it's got some short, somewhat short. Will be enough for a couple of weeks of Bible study for this Advent season, because as we know, Advent will be here before we know it.
Mm-hmm.
That is this one. God works in unexpected ways. The next one is Mamas Don't Let Your Babies Grow Up to Be A-Holes. The name of this book. Unfiltered advice on how to raise awesome kids by Karen Albert, aka Baby Sideburns. So, if you want some parenting advice,
Let's see while I'm up. Get some more from here.
playdates are awesome unless they suck. It's one of the little captions in this book. Next is an interpretation Bible studies book on the book of Psalms. So it has got some units on the book of Psalms for a Bible study.
Okay, we'll get those and this one here out, and we'll put this here.
Next is James Dotson's Building Confidence in Your Child. So, proven ways to improve your child's vital self-esteem. Leaving Church by Barbara Brown Taylor. It's a memoir that she wrote. She is an Episcopal priest, if I remember right, an academic, and she teaches at she taught at Columbia Seminary in Atlanta. Well, in Decatur. So this is a book when she kind of made her transition to more of an academic role. Next is The Wedding Sisters. It's a novel by Jamie Brenner. Let's see, I have one more in this round. It's called Falling in Love with God, Reflections on Prayer.
What is it called? Hold it up.
Falling in Love with God, reflections on prayer.
I don't remember if I've heard of that one.
And it's got a lesson like this chapter 5 is prayers for angry people. There's an introduction and a short lesson. Oh, I might need to borrow this one.
Huh?
So I might need to borrow this one and share it. Praying, prayerfully communicating the good news, the discovery of life. Oh, that's interesting. I wonder if Daddy read this book because one of his cards is like a bookmark for Bell Self Mobility when he worked there.
Probably. Let me see the cover over because it looked familiar, but yeah, I think. Oh, that was a men's Bible study.
Okay. Oh, his name is written in the front.
Yeah, that was a men's Bible study. I think Carl taught that.
Oh, good to know.
Okay.
All right, and back to you. And I think I have about 30 more minutes or less.
Okay, that'll be fine. 30 minutes to be good. We'll be on for 2 hours, so that'll work. Okay, so my next book is What a Great Word. It's a year of daily devotionals. Prayer sold to Nancy.
Okay.
And in this book here, you have every day of the year. And you would just find like today's date or whatever and read that prayer. They're
I
pretty
just
short.
showed that book.
You had this one here?
Uh-huh.
Oh, I must have stepped away. Okay.
Yeah.
I know I had given you a copy of it. Okay. So we'll pass on by that one then. Must have been when my popcorn was popping. This is a mindfulness coloring book, volume 2. It's anti-stress art therapy for busy people. And it's a good little pocket-sized version. These books are $1. A
I need
few
to buy
pages,
that to give it to my husband.
a few pages of this here has been colored. I think this one had some coloring in it. Yeah. Very few pages though has been colored. They did a good job. Whoever. I don't think they. I think this was the one. Like you know how they'll give you samples. I don't know that they colored that. Nah, I don't think so. Yeah, these are the color pages in here. Is the ones I think. Now here's one someone started here. Now somebody actually started that one. And I believe this was, from the when the book was purchased. And this one, you have a lot of pictures in here. Let's see, it doesn't have page numbers, but this is a good one here. A nice little coloring book with some koi fish on it, which I had a koi brooch today earlier on Steph's show. So that's that one. And then we have The Art of Whimsical Living, a coloring book for play and purpose. And this one is a brand new coloring book. It's no pages colored in there. And this one is good because some of the pictures in here, like, see, they're like full size. And this one says, Count Your Blessings. So you can frame that, hang it on the wall. Your heart knows. Your heart knows. Kind of hard to read some of them. This one is Thinking of You Today. Okay, Nancy, I have you down for that. And this one also has like a whole year of calendars in it that you can color and dates. Okay, that's Nancy's file. Then I have She Who Laughs Last. This is a journal. It's an 80-page journal. Here is what I was looking for. My sticky notes. This is He Who Laughs Last. It's a journal. Mary Engelbrett. It is brand new. It's still sealed, so there's no writing on the inside. Another Mary Engelbrett. And this is Believe, illustrated by Mary Engelbrett, of course. Beautiful words, illustrations in here. And this is Mary Engelbrett. And then I'm just going to show these really, really quick. It's some little readers for like little girls, probably third, fourth, fifth gradish. This is Happy Horse. These are $1. And this is another one in the series. This one, The Horse Must Go On. Very nice books. And then I have a few American Girl books. Here's Kirsten, a series of Kirsten books. So just let me know. Those were mine. And back over to Allyssa. Okay, you're on.
All right. I'll go back to. Oh wait, I already showed that. Those weird books. These strange children's books. That's the only way I can think to describe them. This one is The Vampire's Assistant. This one is Vampire Mountain. This one is a cookbook, Delicious Ways to Control Diabetes. That cake on the front looks delicious. I think you said you tried some of these recipes.
Which one? Let me see the cover of the book. Yeah, I did.
Did you just desserts or real food?
The desserts.
The stroganoff in here doesn't sound like it's bad.
I mean, none of really, like, a lot of those recipes in that book, I did not try from that book, but when I was cooking for McMom, I would use the recipes similar to that from other books.
There's a popcorn recipe in here to make some popcorn. Oh wait, I'm reading wrong. Popovers, excuse me. So there is that one. I showed that already, so I don't need to show it again. Sandra Boynton, Dog Train. I know we read a lot of Sandra Boynton at my house. This one is there is a, let's see if it's back here. It says this book has a CD.
I think it was missing when I looked. Oh, it's
no, CD's in there. Deluxe illustrated lyrics book of the unpredictable rock and roll journey. Music by Sandra Boynton and Michael Ford. The first track is called Tantrum. Oh, I can see a lot of those these days.
Yes, indeed. Mike is whatever champion of that.
Her illustrations are always fun. There's that one. Use some novels. Sarah Dessen, Someone Like You. It's a novel. Life is an ugly, awful place not to have a best friend. And this talks about these two girls and their friendship. And so it's a novel. It's got a little wear on the corner there. But the inside is good, so readable. Next one is The Prodigy, a novel. Patients in a hospital ward are instantly healed. A killer tornado is stopped in its tracks. A dying businessman is cured of cancer. And this is another one from that Crossings Christian Book Club. Can a boy with a gift of healing save the world? And this is talking about a 6-year-old who walks through the hospital and is healing the patients by touching them, I guess. So
Hmm.
that this one seems kind of like it could be interesting. And Stephen King, The Song of Susanna. The book cover does have a little wear.
Halloween books. Let me see.
And back to you.
Oh, back to me?
Yep.
Okay. This is a real pretty book. It's called Fairy Garden, and it has beautiful pictures of fairies in it. This book, somebody purchased it at Goodwill in 2011. Goodwill purchased 2011, but they're beautiful fairies. Look at that. It's not a lot of writing in it, but they have beautiful illustrations. Look at the little baby asleep. Kind of remind you a little of some of the Ann Geddes pictures, but these are like paintings, kind of. Okay, so that was that one. And then if you're like me, I love working in my yard. And here is Backyard Problem Solvers. And you can use this in the front of your yard as well. And this is by Jerry Baker. And you know, Miss Helen used to love him. She used to watch him every Saturday morning. He used to come on TV in Atlanta. He's a master gardener. You also get this little bonus book here. So that's that one. If you like landscaping, this is all about landscaping your property. And it gives you suggestions for shade or sun. And this is America's Junk. America's Junk. How to hunt for, haggle over, rescue, and transform America's forgotten treasures. $5 chairs to 5-cent swizzle sticks. From flea markets, tag sales, trash heaps, thrift shops, auctions, and attics to create one of a kind looks for your house, apartment, getaway, kitchen, or home. And it's called America's Junk. And then the next one, let's see, what are we going to show next? I didn't pull out 5. I thought I had 5. This is a good one here. We'll do these 2 here. Peter Rabbit. The Complete Adventures of Peter Rabbit. And if y'all know me, you know I love Peter Rabbit too. That's my problem. I like everything. That's him trying to run from Mr. McGregor's garden. So that's Peter Rabbit. All the books are $1, except for hardbacks from Miss Allyssa. They are $2. And this is Queen on Wednesday. And I like to be a queen all the time, personally. My children say that I'm special. You have Alice in Wonderland? Yes, I will pull some Alice in Wonderlands out while Alyssa's taking her turn. Just let me get her camera straight. Okay, she's still, I don't know, it's falling off of her tripod. So I'm going to pull some Alice in Wonderland while Alyssa's taking her turn.
Okay, is this better? No.
That's fine. You're good.
That there.
Wait.
All right, there we go.
Okay, there you go.
We better. Okay.
Wonderland. You pull
First one, Mama voted for Obama. The picture book. Got some fun illustrations there. She didn't vote for a llama, in case you didn't know. She didn't vote for a gorilla or a chinchilla or a Godzilla. Oh, this is cute. There's that one. This next one is a coloring book. It is new. Be cool, be calm, and color on, a motivational coloring book for everyone. There's that one. These ones could easily be framed or put in another decorative use.
Two Alice's.
Not not a book, but another art project. It's one of those paint fill in the blank, fill in the pieces paint kit. This one says coffee is always a good idea. I think I pretty much agree with that. I'm one of those. I can drink coffee pretty much anytime. It doesn't bother me.
White.
And the Wonder Years, helping your baby and young child to successfully negotiate the major developmental milestones. This is from the American Academy of Pediatrics. Okay, I will add the coloring book to your pile. Thank you very much. Talks about like fine motor, different skills um, for development for little people. So, building independence, understanding the different stages of development. So, there's that. Let me see. Where am I going to go next? Oh, I'll pull this while she's the brick Bible. This is one of those Lego Bibles. It's the New Testament. It has been popular with youth and children, boys in particular.
Oh, Brick Bible.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
So it's in pretty good condition. The book jacket is well, it doesn't have a jacket. There's a little slumps like corner wear there on the front, but the content on the inside is good. All right, and back to you, I believe.
Okay. So we each will have one more round after this one. Um, Nancy had asked, did I? We have this Alice in Wonderland here. This is a children's one. I mean, it's not just for children. It does have some nice graphics in it. And this one is $1, of course. This one has about 100 and see how many pages. This is from the Treasury of Illustrated Classics. It has 184 pages. And that's a Alice in Wonderland. The pages are, the color is in black and white. And of course, it's by Lewis Carroll. I have another version. I have another one that I did pull, but I have another one that I did not see just now. Then we have this little paperback version here of Alice in Wonderland. And this one only has 100 and less pages. Illustrated, sold to me. Okay, so that's this one here. Pile. And then we had that little one there. And then I pulled, while I was up, the Velveteen Rabbit. We talked about the adult version, and this is a children's version here. And it's a valuable lesson to be learned by reading the Velveteen Rabbit. And this is a classic here, The Little House on the Prairie, Laura Ingalls. You know, I always look at Laura Ingalls. She was kind of like mischievous a little bit. And so she kind of reminds me of myself, okay, when I was a little girl. I didn't really get in trouble. Um, but I always wanted to do stuff. So, and this is celebrating, this is the 65th anniversary of the Little House on Prairie. And then I brought a couple of Dr. Seuss books. I bought the Tooth book, the Foot book, and the Tooth book. So we have the Tooth book or the Foot book. They're $1 each. And then we have Jimmy Carter just celebrated his birthday. So I thought it'd be nice to show this book here. This is an ex-library book. James Earl Carter Jr. I think he just turned 100 years old last week. This had belonged to the Lee County Library. Jimmy Who, A Boy from Plains. So it's broke down by chapter. It starts when he's a little boy, then when he went to the Naval Academy in Annapolis, Maryland, and then when he ran for the White House, and then what type of president he was and everything. So it's a good little history of Jimmy Carter, who he was. He always seemed like such a kind and humble man to me. And then I go back over to my children's pile. And then we have, as my last one in this round, this is one dish cooking. So this is really good because you make everything in just one pot. Green hash turkey chili, minestrone soup, coco de don. So lots of really nice recipes there. Okay, back over to Allyssa.
All right.
Okay, so this would be her last round here.
Okay. The first one is Bach Flower Remedies for Children. It is a holistic parenting book. I found it at the Friends of the Library sale. So it talks about different herbal things you can do to help children.
Okay, let's see this here.
That one.
Let me show these Disney books as my last choice.
The next one is Becky Thompson, Love Unending. Rediscovering Your Marriage in the Midst of Motherhood. Does have a little wear. Again, I read this book in the dark. Next is I Am Church Member, Discovering the Attitude That Makes a Difference. So basically how you should be as a church member. What they describe it as. Next is Creature of the Word, the Jesus Centered Church.
Hold it down a little bit. There you go. Right there's perfect.
And this book,
that's a pretty good one if I remember right. Did I give you that book?
No, I got it one day at the filler bag.
Oh, okay.
So I don't really know what it's about. I know the
Okay.
the author is the pastor of teaching at the Village Church in New York, which I visited there some years ago.
Okay.
So like one of the chapters is Pulpit to Preschool and Puberty too.
Okay. Creature of the Word, sold to Nancy.
Alrighty. Next is Bread for the Journey by Henry Nouwen. Henry Nouwen is one of my favorites. This book is a day book of wisdom and faith. So it's got little readings. So like this one is when I just opened it for the date. I opened it to July 10th, listening with our wounds, and so it has a little reading.
I enjoy doing this, Nancy. Marcy, I do. And my daughter had wanted to come on, so you do those things.
The virtue of flexibility is one of the chapters, and so for each day there's a reading. Jesus is a peacemaker. Jesus is pure of heart.
Get that around there.
That's this one. Today is Jesus living within us. So it's got a little short reading.
We're going off here in a minute. I'll be right back around there, Alyssa, if you can show an extra one.
Okay.
Pick something
Next
up.
is No Greater Love. The forward is by Dennis Rainey. Apparently, there was a movie by the same title, and this is a 90-day devotional to strengthen your relationship.
Who's in this pocket? What I'm looking for. That's what I'm looking for. This one.
So this one has a reading and a scripture, or a reading, short passage, and then actions of do. Next is Still Groovin', affirmations for women in the second half of life. I think I got this one when we were at is that the bins? Maybe at the bins.
Okay.
There's that one.
Okay, I'm back.
For reading for each day. So this one says, I'll listen to my inner voice and trusted friends a little more. And this one does have a name in the front there and the date that they received it in August of 2006.
Okay.
All right, so that was new.
So back over here, you came in right at the end. We're planning on ending at 9:00. So my first choice that I'm going to show, these are some Somerset Studio magazines, which I love these magazines, and I've like scanned through them and like photocopied or took notes on the things that I like in each book. Like in here, here's some free papers. These books are all $1 tonight. Have lots of ideals. This one here is Paper Arts. And this is Somerset Studios, and they make all kinds of great, great craft books. So this is Paper Art. Let's see what this one is here. This is another Paper Art and stamping. Oh, Marcy. You've been being so good today, Marcy. Let me start to a pile back here. This is another one of the Somerset Studios books. Yes, $1. They're all $1 today. Let's see what's in this one. That's the printables. I'll be making copies of this. Here's some printables of some old photographs. And it is on a net. Okay, let me get you a pile started. Okay. That's Marcy's pile there. That's the next pile. Okay, the next one is another Somerset Studios. And this one is Art of Mixed Paper and Mixed Media. This one here. You'll take the fairy book, Kathy? Okay, let me go back and get that one out. How are you doing today? Well, this evening again. This one here, I see Marcy and Annette. Would you like for me to run this as an auction? Because I did say if 2 more people is interested, I would run as an auction. This one has several sheets of paper in it. You got this beautiful design here, and these papers are for collaging, it says. So I can run this as an auction starting at $1. Okay. And this will be $1 start. And that is running for $1. Marcy is at 2. This one has a lot of good stuff in it though. Hooked on a fish. It looks paper mache looking. Oh, look at these cool shoes. Annette is at 3. And just let me know when you are out. Here is some more. Marcy is out. So Annette, 3. Thank you. Thank you very much. Annette. Kathy says Nancy. This is cloth, paper, scissors. This is collage and mixed media. What's in there? How many do I have? I just have 2 more after this one. So Marcy is at $1. Okay, so Marcy gets that one. Let me lay that in your pile. Okay, the next one is a Prim. And this is a nice thick one. It has 3 patterns in it by Connie Hindmarsh. See what the free pattern is in there. Look how cute those are. I be wanting to do stuff like that, but I never do. Well, I do sometimes. Okay, we got you in that for that one. And then the last one is, oh, this is not one of those. This is a jewelry making. Making bead and wire jewelry. Got some beautiful stuff in here. Bead and wire jewelry. There's like some earrings like a dragonfly. Okay. So let me bring Allyssa back up soon as she get in. Jewelry, Kathy. Okay, Kathy, let me get that other one out for you too. So I'll invoice all of these items together. And you wanted the fairy book. Let me make sure this is the fairy book you were talking about. Get over here and get this fairy book out. Token. Did not put it back in the pile where it's supposed to go. I'm trying to be very organized. The World of Goya. Now this is, I'm gonna bring this one over here because this is a good one here that I just passed by when I was looking down here for the fairy book. Just write a note, it's over here though. Look at this one here. This is a very nice one here. Oops, wrong place. This is Tokens of Love. And magazines cost what? Yes, them magazines cost $15 and $20 a piece. And it just has like really nice little things in this book here. And this one would be $1 as well. Oh, really? Yeah, I believe it. Yeah, but this is a nice little book here. I made photocopies of a lot of this and used it in my junk journaling when I was doing a lot of junk journaling. Look at those. So that one would be $1. And let me write a note on Kathy's for the fairy as well. Fairy book. Okay, I have a note on there. Yeah, these books, that's why I only buy them now. Okay, so you want that one there, Annette. Okay, got that in your pile. I only buy them at the, when I find them at the thrift store and yard sales cheap. Because like this one here, $15, $14.95. You back, Allyssa? I'm waiting on her to come back. While I'm waiting, let's see what else we got in this pile here. Then this crafty pile.
Okay. All right, I'm back.
Okay, I'll bring both of us up. Thank y'all so much for joining. I know this was kind of very impromptu and last minute. We just decided, she had texted me while I was on, asking did I want to come on tonight. Yes, I have Annette for the last book I showed. Thank you very much. So maybe again, well, not next Sunday because I'll be out of town next week, but we still have plenty of books, so we'll probably try to do this again. And again, thanks everybody. And we both mail from, ship from North Carolina. We'll invoice on tomorrow. Your invoice will come from, if you ordered something from Alyssa, it'll come from her. And then thank you. I know you love those magazines. I may have some more in another pile. So these are just all of these books here. Y'all ready? All of these books here came out of my studio. I just had to clear them out. Yeah, all of those came out of my studio, and I probably have about that many more in my garage. So we're going to be having some more book sales. So thank y'all so much.
Thanks very much,
Thank
and
you.
we'll see you around.
Bye bye.
Bye.
Stay on, Alyssa, stay on for just one moment. We'll see
Okay.
y'all later, and thanks.